Mortal Kombat fans waited years for a new expansion to Mortal Kombat 1. Then NetherRealm Studios released Khaos Reigns, a continuation of the new timeline story. New fighters, a new villain, a multiverse-level conflict. On paper, the expansion promises total chaos across reality. In practice, things feel smaller. Time to start the sin counter. Sin 1. The title says Khaos Reigns. Sounds like the universe collapses. Sounds like realms tear apart. The actual story plays out in a short campaign that ends fast. Sin 2. The entire expansion builds around Havoc as the main villain, Chaos incarnate, destroyer of order. Yet most of his screen time involves speeches instead of chaos. Sin 3. Havoc talks about chaos constantly. The script repeats the word chaos again and again, like the writers glued it into every paragraph. Sin 4. Mortal Kombat thrives on brutal action. The expansion opens with long dialogue scenes before any real combat. Sin 5. Mortal Kombat 11 already pushed the timeline concept hard. Mortal Kombat 1 restarted the universe. Khaos Reigns doubles down on multiverse storytelling again. Sin 6. When infinite timelines exist, the stakes drop. A character dies. Another version waits in the next portal. Sin 7. Havoc commands an army of chaotic warriors. Most of them look like random fighters with darker outfits. Sin 8. The Chaos Army fights one at a time. A full invasion still follows tournament rules. Sin 9. Liu Kang rebuilt reality as the Fire God. He designed a peaceful timeline. Chaos still spreads through it without resistance. Sin 10. The supposed architect of reality somehow leaves portals wide open across realms. Sin 11. Several fights exist only because the gameplay demands them. Sin 12. Two characters meet. They agree on the same goal. They still fight. Sin 13. After the fight, they continue talking like nothing happened. Sin 14. Mortal Kombat logic activates. Sin 15. Character introductions appear suddenly. A portal opens. A fighter jumps out. Fight begins. Sin 16. The expansion introduces new fighters. Their story roles remain small. Sin 17. Some characters appear for one battle, then vanish from the plot. Sin 18. Mortal Kombat built decades of lore. The expansion barely touches it. Sin 19. Alternate timeline versions appear. Many look identical to the originals. Sin 20. Chaos variants should look wildly different. Instead, some wear darker clothes. Sin 21. Havoc claims chaos brings freedom. His followers behave like obedient soldiers. Sin 22. Chaos Army with strict leadership. Makes zero sense. Sin 23. Mortal Kombat villains once carried clear motives. Shao Kahn wanted conquest. Shang Tsung wanted power. Havoc speaks like a philosophy professor. Sin 24. Dialogue scenes stretch longer than some fights. Sin 25. The pacing jumps fast between characters. Sin 26. One chapter focuses on a fighter. The next chapter abandons them. Sin 27. Several environments repeat during the story. Sin 28. The invasion of multiple realms still uses a handful of arenas. Sin 29. A multiverse war should feel massive. The campaign feels contained. Sin 30. Havoc spends time explaining chaos instead of causing chaos. Sin 31. Mortal Kombat built its reputation on shocking violence. Story scenes rarely show brutal outcomes. Sin 32. Fatalities vanish during narrative fights. Sin 33. Characters survive impossible injuries. Sin 34. Mortal Kombat durability logic activates again. Sin 35. The expansion pushes the idea of chaos spreading across timelines. Most realms still look stable. Sin 36. Landscapes barely change. Sin 37. Buildings remain intact. Sin 38. Chaos apparently leaves the scenery untouched. Sin 39. Havoc claims to reshape reality, yet the story rarely shows large-scale destruction. Sin 40. Portal travel solves every problem. Sin 41. A character loses a fight. Portal escape. Sin 42. A new fighter enters the story. Portal arrival. Sin 43. The portal deserves its own roster slot. Sin 44. Liu Kang debates morality during the invasion. Sin 45. Meanwhile, chaos spreads through the universe. Sin 46. The expansion builds tension slowly, then the climax arrives fast. Sin 47. Havoc gathers power across timelines. Sin 48. The final confrontation ends quickly. Sin 49. Mortal Kombat stories once built epic finales. This one ends before the scale reaches full potential. Sin 50. Several characters disappear during the final act. Sin 51. Nobody explains their absence. Sin 52. Chaos apparently removes characters from the script. Sin 53. Some dialogue repeats information players already know. Sin 54. Exposition fills several scenes. Sin 55, characters explain the multiverse again. Sin 56, characters explain Havoc again. Sin 57, characters explain Chaos again. Sin 58, the script loves repeating ideas. Sin 59, Mortal Kombat thrives on rivalries. Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. Liu Kang versus Shang Tsung. Sin 60, Chaos reigns rarely builds personal rivalries. Sin 61, fighters clash due to random encounters. Sin 62, another portal appears. Sin 63, another fight begins. Sin 64, another portal escape follows. Sin 65, Chaos ironically follows a routine pattern. Sin 66, Havoc presents himself as the ultimate chaotic force. Sin 67, previous villains still feel more threatening. Sin 68, Shao Kahn ruled worlds through brute strength. Sin 69, Shang Tsung manipulated entire timelines. Sin 70, Havoc delivers speeches about chaos. Sin 71, Mortal Kombat fans expected a terrifying villain. Sin 72, the expansion delivers a talkative one. Sin 73, the multiverse concept offers endless creativity. Sin 74, the story barely explores alternate realities. Sin 75, many timeline versions behave exactly like their originals. Sin 76, Chaos should transform personalities. Sin 77, instead fighters remain mostly unchanged. Sin 78, the expansion promises a massive narrative event. Sin 79, the runtime feels closer to an extended chapter. Sin 80, Mortal Kombat fans expected large-scale battles. Sin 81, most encounters remain one-on-one duels. Sin 82, a Chaos army waits off-screen. Sin 83, Havoc preaches about freedom through destruction. Sin 84, his plan still resembles typical villain conquest. Sin 85, the story tries to sound philosophical. Sin 86, the message rarely lands. Sin 87, Mortal Kombat thrives on spectacle. Sin 88, the expansion delivers solid visuals. Sin 89, character models look fantastic. Sin 90, cinematic scenes look polished. Sin 91, the narrative still lacks weight. Sin 92, no major death sticks. Sin 93, no realm collapses permanently. Sin 94, no timeline ends completely. Sin 95, chaos changes little. Sin 96, the expansion ends with more setup for future conflicts. Sin 97, meaning the chaos story remains unfinished. Sin 98, Mortal Kombat loves cliffhangers. Sin 99, players expected a full chaos war. Sin 100, they received a preview. Sin 101, Havoc calls himself the prophet of chaos. Sin 102, the story structure remains predictable. Sin 103, heroes travel across realms. Sin 104, villain appears. Sin 105, fight begins. Sin 106, villain escapes. Sin 107, repeat cycle. Sin 108, chaos somehow follows strict patterns. Sin 109, Mortal Kombat once shocked players with twists. Sin 110, the expansion rarely surprises. Sin 111, several plot beats feel expected. Sin 112, Havoc continues monologuing. Sin 113, chaos speeches continue. Sin 114, Liu Kang reflects on responsibility again. Sin 115, another portal appears again. Sin 116, another battle begins again. Sin 117, chaos repeats again. Sin 118, the story still entertains in short bursts. Sin 119, the fight still feels satisfying. Sin 120, the new characters still bring fun gameplay. Sin 121, the visuals still impress. Sin 122, yet the narrative ambition promised more. Sin 123, Havoc deserved deeper development. Sin 124, Chaos deserved larger consequences. Sin 125, the multiverse deserved bigger creativity. Sin 126, Mortal Kombat still shines as a fighting game. Sin 127, Chaos reigns still adds content. Sin 128, the story still leaves fans wanting more. Sin 129, and when the chaos finally pauses. Sin 130, the sin counter stops. Sin 131, until the next Mortal Kombat timeline resets everything again.